It's JJ and I greet you and welcome to this new video. Today we're going to talk about the cheapest GEEKOM mini PC, finally, and you'll see that the results aren't that bad at all. I was even surprised. I wanted to save that for the end of the video. So, it's the new GEEKOM R12 Lite, obviously priced under $250 for a mini PC. Yes, because seeing products in photos is good, but seeing them in video is better. So, unleash yourselves and discover everything on our tech or smartphone site. Come on, GEEKOM addresses this issue a bit. There are those who tell me, no, but I want a powerhouse machine, blah, blah, blah. But in a mini PC, it's complicated. But we saw with the GT1, we weren't far off. Then there are those who say, I just want a small machine for office tasks, internet, maybe play games, but that's not my main goal. But still, I want a small PC. I'm not willing to spend a lot of money, and I want it to be inexpensive. I found that for under $250, it was mostly junk. So we start by assembling the box. Inside the box, we'll have a standard mini PC, an HDMI cable for connecting the monitor, a 65-watt charger, okay, and a small plate to mount it either behind your screen or under a desk. Let's talk a bit about the size and weight of our mini PC. As TT Miller said in the ad, 13 centimeters by 11 centimeters by 3 centimeters. Well, yes, it's nice. It's a mini PC. At the front of our mini PC, there's a power on-off button and 2 USB ports. USB 3 ports, not bad. There's a small connector, which is called a 9-pin extension slot. Specialists will understand, the rest of us will leave the cover on. Then we have a headphone jack and a microphone jack, meaning you don't have to combine them. You can plug in a separate microphone and headphone cable, headphone jack, and at the back of our mini PC, there's a big surprise, a mini DisplayPort output to connect a mini display screen. Otherwise, you have an adapter, all that, an RJ45 port, okay? 4 USB ports consisting of 2 USB 2 ports and 2 USB 3 ports. Not bad. And finally, an HDMI output to connect the screen. Screens announced to support up to 4K, which is pleasing. Then we'll have the power port, and there's even a little hook at the back for either mounting or securing it. All that, yes, is for securing on the left side and on the right side, of course, the ventilation. And a Kensington lock slot. There are locks, so you can use it in stores, in public areas, or to prevent an employee from taking the computer. You can lock it. Another great thing with the GEEKOM mini PCs is that you can open them up. It's not very complicated. There are 4 screws, and then you remove the plate, and this one is pretty simple. But what we can see when you open it up is that, yes, you have access to 1 RAM stick. Well, yes, there's only one. It's a budget mini PC, a small RAM stick of 8 gigabytes. So, if you can easily remove it and buy a 16 gigabytes RAM stick, you can upgrade it quite easily. What you'll also notice at the top is there's an M2 SSD, a 2280 model with 256 gigabytes as standard. It's not an Apple product, so it can be suffice for many of you. And for those who say yes, but if one day I want to put 1 terabyte, well, you buy a 1 terabyte M2 SSD, you remove it. There are software programs to make disk copies and everything. On GLG review, just in case, and you can directly change the memory. So, is it upgradable? Yes, absolutely, and very easily. Inside, there's an Intel N100 processor. Yes, it's a processor that is generally found in laptops. It's not the most dazzling on the planet, but for office work, internet, and multimedia, it's more than sufficient. 4 cores, 4 threads, up to 3.4 gigahertz. That's not bad. When we turn on our mini PC with Windows 11 Pro, so Wi-Fi 5 for connectivity, of course, Bluetooth 5.1 as well, and an Ethernet port. In short, you have pretty much everything you need. You can connect 2 4K screens, which is not bad, that's quite decent, via the mini DisplayPort or HDMI. There you go, it's good. There are the ports and all, so yes, one might regret the absence of USB Type-C. Well, yes and no at the same time. My keyboard is USB, my mouse is USB, the screens are HDMI. I don't have all this USB Type-C technology yet. It would have been nice, but I don't need it. Well, starting up with classic Windows 11. Plus, it's the new version. There's a license and everything. There are really no issues. When we have the configuration set, when we go into the settings, we see our Intel N100 processor. So again, think what you want about it. It's an entry-level computer. Well, it's more than enough. Plus, we have 8 gigabytes of RAM on our Scala ROM, which isn't bad. The configuration is quite decent. We clearly understand that it's mainly designed for office work, multimedia, and smart use. Yeah, but Cinebench, well, let's launch it. We'll try anyway, come what may. So, Cinebench R23, I remind you, the best score we could achieve was 15,279. That's right, with the GT1. The GT13 Pro scored a bit lower, 10,813. The A8, 14,000. 10, 14, 15, not bad. Well, here, 1008, there you go, yes. And yes, the graphics part isn't great. Once again, it's a graphics card integrated into the motherboard with an N100 processor. There you have it, you understand? It won't do video editing or play incredible games and all that. Trying incredible games. Well, don't think about running Forza, it's not worth it. On the other hand, a small game I play almost everywhere is Asphalt 9, or as it has changed, Asphalt Elite. I play it on my smartphone, I play it on my tablet. I thought, hey, what if we played it on the computer? It's not a game that's super demanding and it adapts a bit to your configuration. Well, it plays quite well, even though I thought it just wouldn't work. Again, the game is also designed to run on low-end configurations. Well, it plays nicely. So yes, we agree, the resolution isn't great, the FPS count isn't great, but I had a PlayStation 1, it wasn't amazing, and I really enjoyed it. So yes, I think in terms of graphics, you can tell me what you think. I believe we're at the PlayStation 2 level. It's not great in terms of resolution and smoothness, but it's okay. Honestly, it's okay. It plays and allows you to play small games. There you go. To each their own. Big games are a no, but for small games, you realize it's actually pretty capable. And personally, I like that. Plus, I really enjoyed playing like this, for a machine. And Asphalt works great for me. Well, after that, as you've understood, office work and internet. Now, for office tasks, it's true that since all the software is online, you can install OpenOffice and so on, but often it's 360 online and so on. Generally, it's digitalized, dematerialized. Well, you don't really need it. Then for internet, office tasks and all that, it's very good. Watch YouTube, watch videos, watch Netflix all the time. You pretend to be working, so that'll do just fine. As for the internet, I found it pretty smooth, once again. It also depends on your internet connection. And with a VPN, having a VPN on the router to connect from another country, it can be a bit of hassle, but it works. That's the challenge with interest. So sometimes you think, yes, it's not the computer, it's mainly your connection. Well, it works well. You can browse the internet, do office work, and all that. Moreover, well, I won't hide it. The big interest here is that you can upgrade it. Yes, but 8 gigabytes of RAM is a bit light, GLG, for running Windows. Well, just put in 16 gigabytes, take your RAM stick, go to LDLC, and ask for the same one. They'll give you the same one. You remove the old one, put in the new one, and that's it. It's easy, and you upgrade to 16 gigabytes of RAM. I like it. So, is this mini PC perfect? Yes, it is perfect if you know why you're buying it. If you want a high-performance machine, no. If you want a laptop, there are pros and cons. It's all in one. It has the screen included, which often isn't great, and you have the keyboard. As soon as you have any issue, well, forget about upgrading. Here, you still have a mini PC that is much better than many PCs I've had, and which would be more than enough, once again, for work. If I want to do editing and more demanding tasks, well, I'll need another machine for that, but let's say it really meets the demand. Especially for professionals who will find it sufficient, or people who say, yes, but at home. And even so, for watching TV, Netflix, all that, internet, YouTube, it's very good. And then, I was wondering, how much is the mini PC in the display? So, I couldn't get a promo code because the launch is on the 30th and all. So they told me, yes, but it is announced at 239 euros on Amazon. VAT included, shipped from France, 2-year warranty and everything. It's still a great price. So don't come telling me, yes, but there's another brand offering this. You saw my video at GEEKOM, they manufacture for other brands too. And generally, if others offer the same configuration at a much lower price, it's not that they're being generous, they're cutting costs somewhere, that's it. And again, I prefer somewhat more recognized brands where there's service, and you can replace parts and contact them rather than perhaps more underground brands. They might be a bit cheaper. Everyone chooses that one. So 239 euros on Amazon, knowing that on the day I'm making the video, when I checked Amazon, there was a small 5% discount coupon. So it's on the official website. On the official website, there is a 5% discount. So that's 239 euros minus 5%. On Amazon, there was nothing. But if there is, let me know in the comments. Well, after that, it's 5. It's really 10 bucks. It makes 239. That would make it 229. Well, there you go. It's just 10 bucks. But with Black Friday Christmas, Amazon offers the launch, it might drop a little. Let the first person who finds it cheaper than 239 euros tell me directly. Finally, a GEEKOM R12 Lite Amazon 2.0 comes in the comments and tells me this GEEKOM. So you put GEEKOM in the Google Geopart and you have 229 euros, 219. There's a coupon, there's an offer, all that. Like with all the thumbs up, you've given the video a thumbs up, you've not given it a thumbs down. That's always a little bit up to you. Don't forget to subscribe by clicking over there. So on my head, you click on the bell, not me as a bell, the notification bell. Have a great day, everyone. Bye bye.